have a stream longer. Maybe I can do the stream till 10 p.m. and we will be playing some Blitz games today. No rapid ads. I have not analyzed some of my last rapid games, and I don't want to mess up anything as we are getting our rating back. So I want to be prepared for like all the openings. Rapid is something which I'm serious about. So yeah. Yes, predict together. Hello, Neeraj Gupta. I'm so sorry. I'm not going to play today with my viewers, as we have already played many games in last couple of days against the viewers. So I'm so sorry for that. Or maybe I can try to play against the viewers later on the stream, but not right now. So I'm really very sorry for that. Yeah. Let me play my game. Okay, let's start. Hello, yes. Hello, Barno. Hello, Barden player. Thank you for visiting the stream. Yeah, hello, Barden player. Thank you for coming onto the stream. Start, bro. Yeah, let's start the game. Let's go knight f6. London. Okay, let's try to get him off guard just from the start. And next we are going to play queen b6. Start hitting those pawns. Yeah, let's go queen b6. And main move here is to play knight c3, but this is also one of the main moves. So we start by taking this. And don't take that pawn. Just play a6 to stall this move first of all. Knight c4 we are not worried about. We can just play the move queen d8, and next we can kick that knight out with b5. Okay, let's kick that knight with d5 first. Okay, now let's go here actually to eliminate that knight. And now bishop f5. Let's go bishop f5 to take control of the diagonal. Queen b6 is kind of annoying move, but then maybe we have b5 and we are fine. Bishop takes, pawn takes, queen takes. We can drop this bishop back. Wow, he just. Should I try this move? But no, then there is this move. Okay, let's keep this bishop onto this diagonal. I think he wants to hit my knight as well. So Blitz is something in which every player are going crazy. Like, yeah, let's beat him onto the punch and let's play queen b6 to hit that target. I'm actually not worried about knight takes because this knight is strong piece over here. Oh, what is the problem with webcam? I don't know. It is story for like always. Let's go here, open up the pathway for this bishop. I think he wants to hit my knight. Knight goes back, then he can take this bishop to damage my castling right. But I think we will be fine there. Yeah, till then, let me finish the game. Sorry, fix the webcam. Okay, at least he's going for that line. So let's quickly take that. Okay, I don't know what is the idea of this move. Maybe he's trying to do something over there. Okay, can I play this move? Yeah, let's go there. Let's go here. Maybe we can bring this bishop out, then we can play the move knight e7. And this king over here is kind of fine. It's not in the way of anything. Should I try this move now? Hitting that, we will shift that. Yeah, let's go for this. And maybe we can push this pawn up to b4 now. Let's try. I think I'm losing this game. But for the moment, my king is safe here. He cannot exploit this diagonal. Okay, he goes here, which is some of the good move. I think we can already prepare this move. Okay, let me try to get this knight around knight g6 to hit this bishop. But that will actually help him if I goes here, I think. This can be a threat now. Hmm. Because this pawn is pinned actually. Let's go here, forcing bishop f1. Then we drop this rook to c6 maybe. Knight g6. We are just trying to cut off the queen from hitting this diagonal. This bishop is very ugly. I have to play knight g6, start hitting that bishop, and we have to bring this bishop out there. Okay, let's go to c6 quickly. Now there is no pins on this pawn. So now I think we can play the knight g6 quickly. And we can try to bring this bishop to d6. Then this rook can come to c8. And then we have some plans over there. Oh, he's repeating. I don't know. I cannot move this knight because there is queen takes d5, which is annoying. Or should I open up here? No, my knight is not in the way. Okay, let's repeat. I'm not feeling good. Maybe I have an edge, but it's not obvious that how we are going to continue. Yeah, I think he is going to repeat. And giving up exchange does not look good. Let's go here. Actually, I don't want to repeat. Now he has a dilemma where he wants to go bishop h3 or not. This is very annoying threat. And it is not giving me the chance to bring this knight out. Because if I bring the knight out after bishop h3, queen takes d5 will be a threat as he is pinning. Yeah, he is continuously trying to do that, not allowing me to bring this bishop out somehow, which is kind of headache. This is kind of a headache. Okay, let's go here. Let's try to push this pawn. Let's try to push these pawns. We are ready to push here. Maybe he wants to shag something over there. We can play the move c6 anytime. Or maybe now we can play the move b4 even. He wants to go rook c2, I think. But he goes there. Let's go rook c6 to overprotect that e6 pawn. You'd never know where this pawn can come under. This pawn can came under fire. Use q, use queen. Take draw if you can. No, no, no. Your position does not look satisfactory. I think my position is fine. If I can bring this bishop and rook to the c file, my position will be more than fine. Let's go here and try to fence into this bishop over here. Or maybe we can try to go h6 now. Okay, again he wants to threaten this and then that. So we should go there. Let's go here. Now this pawn is not pinned, so there is no queen d5. And if he give up the light square bishop for this knight, that will be great. This bishop is already opened up, and now we can play the move a4 as this bishop is controlling the diagonal. So after a4, he will not have the move queen a3. He has to go back. Very good. Let's take there, and now let's start hitting that. And this is coming. Or maybe first bishop d6 followed by rook c8. That is even better. Yeah. First bishop d6 and followed by rook c8, and my position is looking great. Look at the all of the pawns are on the light square, so his bishop is very ugly. This bishop is not doing much of the thing. Yeah, it is controlling this diagonal, but I'm not going to put anything. And look at the time on the clock suddenly. Rook b8 is even dangerous, I think, just going for his king. Yeah, b4. First, I want to bring this rook over here. 25 seconds. He does not have a lot of time to calculate anything. I think we can make it happen. I don't know what he's trying because there is no threat there. We can just take. There is no checkmate. We can take first. Okay, he wants to eliminate this. I cannot move it. Let's go. Let's go. We are ready to open up the queen side with DC and hitting that pawn. 7 seconds is not a lot of time. We are winning this one. Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. Your dashboard bishop looks sad, but my position looks winning and we win the game. We win the game. Yeah. So there are some certainty in the position. Yeah, if your position is not looking good, it is not like it is going to be forever that same position. Position might get opened up later on, and you might have the winning chances, which just happen in this game. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this game. And if you are enjoying the game, you can hit that subscribe button as well. Cool game, yeah, cool game. Accuracy is kind of equal, 78 versus 78. Okay, let's see what computer thinks about it. Okay, actually, if you take here, then there is the move knight b5, just threatening this move. And white is better. You have to play the move knight a6, which looks ugly, and you cannot kick this knight out easily, and your queen might get trapped. That's why I did not go for that. He hits the queen, we hit the knight, we trade the knight. He goes for queenside expansion. Okay, computer actually wants to keep this knight active on h5 to hit that bishop. But I thought he can move this bishop. And what about this knight? This knight is not coming into the game and not going anywhere soon. That's why I did not go for that. It takes, which was a miss, and black is fine. Yeah, that was slightly inaccurate, but now we are fine. And inaccurate, we made some series of inaccuracy, and now we are fine. Yeah, it's fine. Computer actually wants to go rook c8 because now that is bishop e5 not possible. You can take or you can drop it back. And I play the rook b8, which allows bishop e5. Now I can't move this bishop because my rook will be hanging. So we have to go on and we managed to win the game quickly. Yeah. 77 people are watching and there are only 7 likes, guys. Factor of 77. You can make it to the 20 quickly. Okay, let's go on e4 as white pieces. Okay, we are facing the Sicilian, so you guys know what I'm going to play. Italian setup against Sicilian. Okay, he played e5, which is not a good move because now black is never going to play d5. Maybe he can prepare, but he does not have a pawn to support d5. Let's pin that. h6 is coming. Let's hit this. Bring this out. These moves are coming in to kick that bishop completely out of the square. Maybe we should have gone, okay, let's go a4 to stop b5 prophylaxis. Hi Sanjeev, hi एक quest पूछूं या भाई पूछो educate committee. Let's go here. I need to learn turning a bad position to good position like you, or else I can't progress over 1800 in that bit. कितनी opening आती है बहुत सारी भाई. Bro, in order to convert a bad position into good position, there are no certainty that you are always going to convert your bad position into good position. But that is one thing which you can try. Like if you are feeling bad position or it looks like ugly for you, you can try to create some mess over there. Right? Just try to play some unusual move and don't be predictive. Like if you can be predictive that your opponent knows what you are going to do, then they can punish you. But try to get out of the book. Like what about this move? Knight here. Oh, knight f5. Knight f5 looks a move because g6 we have queen takes h6. Let's go knight f5. There is no g6 fold because h6 should be falling. बहुत सारी means I know like all common openings you can ask for. F4 looks very good. But F4, yeah, let's go F4. I think F4 looks cool move. He takes, we take, and we start hitting that weakness. And this diagonal is weak as well. So at some time we can play the H4 and we can sack something over there. I think I want to sack the knight, sorry, bishop on H6. Yeah, I think I'm going to play H4. Let me focus on this game now. I want to play H4 knight e6 and bishop takes h6. If pawn takes h6, we can take, but we have to calculate that one line. I don't think this is a good move because he wants to get that. And if I drop it back, he will win this pawn. So I think we have to keep that there. Let's go for h4. I want to calculate g6 at the end. Yeah, but I think if the knight moved to e6, we can even first take that. Forcing queen takes or pawn takes, I don't know. Bishop takes h6, that is g6 then, which is kind of annoying. Forking the king, queen and the knight, and you will not have that queen takes h6. Yeah, that is annoying. Okay, he takes that. I think we should start with this move because that both bishop will be hanging. Sorry, bishop and knight will be hanging. That pawn will be hanging. And but after this move, there is g6. Oh no, no g6. If g6, then again there is queen takes h6. And if pawn takes is not a possibility, so bishop and knight, both pieces are hanging. Okay, I think he found a good move, which is to hit this bishop. So we are not in time to take that. So what about this move? But then again, there is g6. What about knight takes? If he takes, we have this move, and we might get checkmate. Oh, I think knight takes h6 should be fine. What about g6 then? Then we can move the queen, because then that will not be a fork. Right, yeah, let's go for this move. I think should be winning if I'm not wrong. Bishop takes f4, we have knight takes f7, discover check. King g8, king g8, g6. That should be winning, I think. And that is bishop h6, but I think we can take that bishop with the knight. Gh, queen takes h6, and again there will be the threat of queen h7 checkmate. Okay, he takes, but now we can take here. And now, what about this? No, he might get back. Oh man, it would have been crazy if I could have get this rook over here. I might miss that move. So what about takes? Or what about we can take this? Then he takes this. Oh, I think I can go here. Yeah, I think I can go here. If he takes, for first g6, we will be threatening checkmate. So after this move, if he takes, then we take that knight, and my bishop will be defended by the queen. Right? Yeah, let's go. We are threatening mate. So he has to take this pawn first. Then we take that knight, and our bishop is defended by the queen. And I think we might get the winning position. Yeah. Oh no, bishop is not defended actually. Oh my. Because rook is also hitting. Oh, I miscalculated this one. I miscalculated this one. Okay, let's take this one. Queen here. Oh, it might backfire now. It might backfire. Let's throw one more check. And we can't even bring the rook over there. Yeah, it is now losing. I miscalculated this one. I miscalculated this one. So what about this move and trying to prepare this rook lift? After this move, probably he is going to hit my queen. And I'm going to play this move. This check is not possibility. Let's try this move. But it will take like 3 moves. And I might not get that one. Okay, he is the one who is threatening mate. Oh, I missed this move again. What about this move? Okay, let's calculate. Rook d5 check. King f1 check. Queen e8, and there will be no diagonal check, right? It is losing, I think. But I think we should try with d5. Check here. Check here. Rook f2 is annoying, but then we have king d3. I think we are losing, but let's try. She will take the rook with the... Oh, it did not take. Oh my god. He didn't take that. I think now he's going to throw this check. I'm gonna play king at king e2, rook f2 check, king d3. Exchange queens. Okay, he threw that check. And now he wants to take this pawn and he block off. Yeah, now it is losing completely. Now he wants to take this with check. I'm going to play this move, which is forced. One more check here, one more check, then king e2, another check, king c2, and we might try to get that. But it is losing now. There is nothing. Should I try this or should I try to hide there? I think we should try to hide the king there. This is defended, so he cannot take with check. Oh, this check is a possibility. Oh, I missed this. Oh, he missed that. Oh, but he's hitting my queen. Queen is defending this important check and he's hitting my queen. What about this move? But then again, there is this. We have nothing, right? Check, king here, he takes, and that's it. We have nothing. I miscalculated there. Queen takes rook wasn't instant, was instant. Yeah. Now it is just completely over. I have to give up this rook in order to create something. He is simply going to take this rook, and there is no checks. Then everything, including the king, is hanging. Yeah, I just miscalculated. I think my attack was huge, but I somewhere miscalculated this. Let's try to create some chaos there so that we can try something. Oh no. Oh, actually, this. How? What the heck was this, man? How did he messed up? How did he messed up this game? That's why you should never resign. That's why you should we win the game with a lone queen. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Let me review this one, man. He will cry like literally, he will cry like whole night. Coffee gambit, yeah, man. I had no hope to win this game. I was just trying and throwing some moves away. Oh my goodness. And he messed up there. Okay, let's see if that attack was sound or not. Okay, till this point it was fine. Now white is clearly better. It is winning apparently plus 2.33. Knight f5. We were going into the right direction, but apparently h4 is the move. And I was calculating this line. Maybe now we have to sack this. Ah, yeah, now computer wants to sack this. G6. Then you can bring this knight over here. If he takes, and then look at this move. You fork the king and the queen. Yeah, I should have gone for h4. I had the right idea, but I had the wrong execution. I played this move. I tried to force this move so that I can bring the bishop into the game as well. But this bishop is already into this triangle, so h4 was better. But now we lost a tempo by playing this move. He takes back with the pawn. He hits my bishop, and I lost a tempo. And now he has a move to bring this knight into the defense. Right. That's why time is very important in chess. Where you go as for in directly, then he has to go knight e6, and you are ready to sack this knight on h6. Wow. So certain. Okay, let's. Okay, now I play h4, which was again he goes into the wrong direction. We takes right, and computer wants to play rook f1 first. You defend this bishop, and now you prepare this move because now the material is equal. But with this move, he takes that piece, and you don't have a clear attack going on because after king g8 there is no attack. At least I could have gone to f1 here as well, and now this is a threat, and now I can play rook f3 and rook h3. G6 was another bad move. Position is equal with rook f1 at least, with the idea of rook f3 and rook h3. After this move, I just lost. He did not blunder anything. We just throw some moves and he fall for that. Good match, मजा आया देखिए यार. You missed the full business, yeah, no. Okay, let's keep going. You guys can hit that like button if you are enjoying the game. Oh, still only 12 likes, so you can make it to the 20 very quickly. Okay, white is Manzanedo from Germany or Spain. Okay, let's play the Caro. Okay, we just have to be careful about not falling for that queen e2 trap. Okay, let's go e6, bishop e7, and we can castle. b6, bishop b7, and we will prepare c5. Till white will prepare bishop c2 and queen d3. No. Oh, I think white wants to trade that bishop. I will be more than happy if he does that. Because this light square bishop in Caro-Kann defense for white can become so useful. And for black, it can become so dangerous. Do you remember me? Yes. Ocean, I do remember you. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I think we are supposed to take, but then pawn takes, and I don't feel like good. Let's go c5. Hmm. That is defended. So let's go queen c6 to threaten that mate. There is no bishop e4 as long as my knight is controlling that. Let's go h6 now to stop bishop g5, eliminating that strong knight. I think he wants to get me into taking that. No. But he is going to take this and play this move anyway. So let's take here. I want to open up this. Now let's jump over with the knight. I don't want to allow this capture in bishop e4. I want to preserve this light square bishop for long term. And now knight f4 is a threat, forking that bishop and that, sorry, forking that bishop and the queen. Okay, he sees that. Very good. Let's play this move as d file is open. You never know what can happen there. Maybe knight f5 is now a move. Oh, now he's threatening that move. That's a trap. That's a trap. Even if I try this, there is this check and then queen h7 mate. Oh, that is very deep. So should I try f5? I think we should try f5 to hit that knight and close off that diagonal. Yeah, let's go. Now this check is not working. We simply take that knight. He has to go like knight g3. Then we have knight f4, hitting that queen maybe. This is not working by the way. So knight f4 looks like a good move. And we have to worry about this pawn now for forever. Let's try knight f4 to hit the queen. Queen e3 is the next move. Then we have bishop g5. For the moment, queen and knight both pieces are defending this pawn, so we are not worried about that. He can try to sack something on f5, but that is also fine. Okay, he is threatening this mate. Bishop f5 is not possible because knight will be hanging, so rook f2 or rook d7. These are my two candidate moves. So let's go rook f7 first. Yeah, let's go rook f7 to defend like that. But this queen is so annoying. h4, h5, h5, h4 is an idea to get this fork. But maybe he wants to hit this. Well defended for the moment. But let's defend it one more time. We have to check there is any threat or not. No threat. So let's try to defend. Let's try to overprotect that pawn first. And now the idea is to shove this pawn to a4 to hit that bishop, forcing bishop c2. You have to be careful. And then I will proceed with the idea of h5, h4, hitting that knight. And then maybe we can get this knight e2 check. But knight is not going to e2. Okay, let's go for this idea. This is well defended again. And we can even play the move bishop c8. That is entirely possible to defend that pawn. Oh, what about this move? Oh, I'm falling for that move. Oh, I'm now he might see that. Knight f5 is a move. You can't take back with the pawn because your rook will be hanging. Both of the rook will be hanging. And if you take that with the rook, there is instant queen takes f5 as this pawn is pinned by the bishop. Oh, he missed that. Oh, he misses that. Oh my. Now knight d3. We have to quickly check out if there is any shenanigans over there or not. No. Let's go here. Let's hit the queen and the rook. That's a fork. He missed that knight f5. Crazy knight takes f5. There was a fork on d3. Yeah, I missed that as well. But now we have this fork. But he missed that crazy move. Okay, let's eliminate that strong rook from there. Now what about this? No, he will get this square. So I want to get this move, which is not a possibility. So let's eliminate this bishop. We are up in material, so you know what we have to do. Just it. Okay, he had that move. He misses that, but now there is no move. Oh, now he's setting this move. So let's go here, get out of that counter pin, and now maybe we have this check, and we can try to use that fact. Bishop c8. We might love to trade pieces. We could have taken that, but there was bishop b5 again. Here it looks like you can take that pawn, but bishop b5 forks the queen and the rook. But now there is no fork as all of my pieces are on the dark square. I think he wants to get here. Let's throw this check first. And then maybe we have this move. Rook c7 is not good. Oh, I can play from queen f2, right? But then there is rook f1. There is rook f1. No, this more rook. What about rook f8? This is hanging actually. I have to go queen c7. Yeah, let's go queen c7. Not that. There is no knight f5. Oh, he goes for that. Oh, actually, that's a trap because of this check, and he win. Oh, maybe we have king f2 and we are safe. We have king f2, king f7. Sorry, my bad. King f7, and we are safe because this is well defended by both of the rooks, and king will also defend. Yeah, he just designed. Let's go. Just keep putting pressure, and you might win the game. Yeah. Who want to play with me? I'm 2300 elo. If anybody wants to play with Pixel, you guys can go there. Ah, good game. So we are winning a game in a row. Let me review this one. Let's see what computer thinks about it again. Only 78 points. But all in all, it was fine. Opening was fine. C5 was good. We centralize our knight. F5 was the only move. Knight F4 was good. Bishop Z5, good. Oh, look at this move. Computer wants to share that. And then you hit the queen. What about queen E5? Oh, you infiltrate and you start hitting Z2. Rook F2. You again trade. And look at that crazy move. If he's not careful, he can get mated there. Wow. Very deep. Good luck finding these moves in a blitz game. That was a blunder because there is knight d3. I misses that. I play the move. Oh, again there was knight is g2 and I was missing for that move like for forever. But I was calculating this line. It fails to knight h3 check. What if we don't take? Then we hit this bishop first. Forcing this bishop from off from the diagonal. But my reasoning was that I can't take back with the pawn because this rook is hanging. First of all, there is this checkmate as this rook is pinned now, and everything will be hanging. And if I take here, then there is queen takes f5 again. This is pinned. But there was a tactic which I was missing. You know what? Knight is g2 is even better here than knight d3. That was a miss. But knight is still winning, and he blunders the game. There was this check trying to hit the rook, but then king f7 defends everything, and there is nothing to play for. Yeah, let's go. What was your query? I'm sorry, I'm not playing my viewers today. I'm really very sorry for that. Okay, let's keep going. Pixel play then. Why did you have two daily games in your account? What? Why did you have two daily games? I don't know what they want. Maybe I have accepted that by mistake. And you guys can hit that like button. As I can see, there are only 15 likes. What is stopping you from hitting that like button? Okay, so in this setup, we usually go about that pawn, but I think he might. Should I start this? I don't think. Let's go here to defend this knight, and now we want to hit this bishop. If he takes, I can go here. Okay, he's not gonna take that. So let's go here. S3, we eliminate that knight. We go bishop E7 now. S3 is going to be played now. Okay, he's still not going for H. S3. Bishop mil jata checks. No, there was knight C3. Okay, it may seem that this bishop is hanging, but after queen a5 check, knight c3 defends that. Okay, let's bring this rook onto the c file, and now the idea is to go knight a5, and okay, we can't go back because z4 traps the bishop, so we have to take. And now let's go knight a5 and knight c4. This is a huge outpost. This pawn is going to be a weakness, and if you try to go b3, this knight will be hanging. So we have some benefit of open c5. Bro, he is a streamer. You can see that I'm teaching a streamer. I don't know what is the threat of this. I don't see any. Let's go with our plan. Maybe he's hoping for a rainy day that I'm going to move this knight and get stagnated here. And now what about queen b6? Hitting that pawn and maybe preparing b4. Yeah, that looks like way to go. Bishop e3, then we take that pawn and knight will be hanging. I'm never going to move this knight, and f5, f4 is not working as long as we have this. Let's go b4 now. Knight a4, we have queen b5. Okay, I think we can take, but then this pawn will be hanging. So what about this bishop capture? Knight a4 is not that dangerous. We can play the queen b5, or we can even play the queen d8, trying to get this queen around h4, taking this queen out. This queen is so annoying. It is a not an easy move to deal with. Oh, now I think this tactic is working. Yeah, right. Knight takes b7, bishop takes b7, and bishop takes c3. bc and rook takes c3 is there. Let's go for that. f4, I'm not worried about. I can just recapture that with the pawn. And now we are hitting the knight. And knight a4 is not a possibility because this knight can capture that. Rook takes and queen b5 again. We are up a pawn now, and I think we have some nice counter attacking chances on the queen side. ये सभी का दिल किल करेगा. Yeah, let's go. Nice tactics are. Bishop b2, bishop c3, and we might have some edge on the queen side. Okay, he's going for his plan anyway. We have to take because he's threatening this one. So let's take. There is no threat. Bishop takes f5 runs into queen takes rook 3. Sorry, rook takes c3. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. Oh, I was missing this one. Oh, fuck. I was missing this one from a distance. And now there is. Oh, there are some traps. Knight e7. You have to be careful. Have to be careful. But I think I can go like this. And if he takes my knight, again I can take this. And if he takes this, we have this move. Maybe he can pin that knight. But then rook takes c2 is there. Yeah, if you try to pin this, then there is rook takes c2. And bishop takes f5 is a move now, hitting that rook. I think we take that rook. Yeah, I think we take that rook and bail out. We take that rook and bail out. Yeah, bishop takes f5. Oh, we take that. And if he takes my rook, first we can play the move this queen e8, queen e1 check, king h2. Then we recapture and we start hitting everything there. Yeah, I think we go here first. He takes this, the only move. Now we throw this check. We defend the knight. And then, oh, this check is not working because of this. Oh, that is not a check. So we can take this. Not a big problem. We are hitting this rook. Okay, move that. We cannot take, and he's going there. Okay, he is hitting this, so we have to be careful. What about this move? Hitting that bishop and hitting this pawn, threatening this check. Position is like now complex. And if I go here, then there is queen takes. So let's go here. First of all, if he takes this, we can take that bishop. And I'm not seeing any desperate sacrifices over there. Bishop c1, rook takes c1, and there is no back rank checkmate. Queen cannot exploit our back rank. So, and now there is this check, this pawn, this bishop. Everything is under fire. Or maybe we can get the move knight e. Luckily, I can get back. Please, please, please. Oh, okay. I do have some time as well. Oh, now he's hitting this. He's hitting this checkmate. Very good move. So again, there's this move. Or maybe we can throw this check and get everything out, bail out move. And we are still ahead in material. Oh, very good move actually. Okay, let's go here. Let's defend. This is still hanging. So any move we can take this bishop. And now we want to throw this check and trading everything. Oh my god. Okay, what about this move? So now we have to bring this knight out. Let's go here, I think. With tempo, there is no backlink checkmate. Okay, there is no checkmate. What about this move? Oh, let's threaten that move with this one. Now we are threatening this check. Oh, I got checkmate. These are the distractions which cost me the game. I was just now there is look at that bishop making perfect sense now. Making perfect sense. Oh my god. I always face some kind of issue with my setup, man. Everything is distracting me. Like I got disconnected there for a moment and I got completely out of my mind. This is so simple. I should have just moved this rook like here and then go like with our plan. Oh my god, I was completely winning the full game. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Let's try to move on, man. Oof. I was winning this game as well. Messed up there. It was like so tricky game. Oh, computer wants to take this rook. What if he takes? Ah, then you take this, hits the queen, forcing this move, and you get this piece. And everything is falling now. But I missed the chance. I lost some counter play. Now it was just equal. Oh, computer actually wants to throw this check. Then you take this. And if he goes here, you throw this check, forcing king h2, and then you take. And you don't have to worry about now this hanging knight. And there is no counter play. But the problem is my internet. Everything is going wrong. Like I broke my I broke my goggle lens last time, like yesterday, and today everything is fine. इंग्लिश बोलेगा तो होगा ही ना. Oh man. So it's not my fault. It's the fault of the language. So finally we can throw our defeat on anybody else's face. Okay, let's go for the fancy. He is going to decline. I was knowing that. I think I can go here. E5. We take bishop c5, knight a4. Knight a4. Check king e2, and we are fine in this position, I think. What are you using to go live? It is Geo Air Fiber. Sorry, Geo Home. Geo Home. Which app are you using, bro? I'm using OBS. Now the knight is hanging. This check runs into this move, I guess. Yeah, first we throw this move. We hit the queen. Our knight will be defended. I think this is a bad move. Yeah, c4. It looks like he can throw one more check, but then we take the bishop. Yeah, now my knight is defended by the queen, and we are hitting the queen. This is hanging, right? And he does not have queen b6 nor queen c5 because knight is controlling both of the square. Queen takes c4 is the only viable move. We take the bishop, we hit the queen, and everything is defended. We just have to consolidate this game. Instead, still it's not over because my king is weak. But the moment we consolidate, we bring this bishop out, this out, we will be fine. Okay, I think we can just take this. Yeah, let's take this pawn. Redesign. That's easy. Let's go. That's how you punish these kind of openings. Hmm. Don't get scared by these moves. It looks like he is going to deliver check and your king can get tossed around. But you know what? There was only one viable move, which is to play queen d4. Yeah, after this move, check king e2. There is the only one move, which is to play queen d4, offering a queen trade. But if you can get this line, still it can be very fun to play. Now I think you're supposed to play either f4 or bishop f4. F4 is bad or not? Yeah, it is fine. He takes, then you throw c3, but then you offer a bishop take. Takes, and your king is already active as you are going to get closer to the end game. He can throw this one, but then there is no problem. This pawn is falling. But he blunders the game with this check. It may look that we cannot play c4 because he is capturing this with check, but then bishop will be hanging. Okay, we take and redesign. That's easy. Let's keep going. Okay, for that tough loss, we get a quick win. So it is counterbalancing. And you guys are not hitting that like. What is the reason behind that? Oh, now we are facing again the Caro-Kann. So one more fancy. This is so tricky. Fancy is one of the most dangerous line against the Caro-Kann. C5. Now this position is going to get transposed into the French structure. I think we can play the move bishop. Oh, sorry, c3 to defend this. Now bishop e4, bishop d3, trying to induce c4. So, okay, I think he wants to go for that. So what about this move? If he takes, oh, let's go queen b6. Look, let's go queen b3. This is not a fork because we can trade the queen and we can. I don't know why my stream is getting connected and disconnected again and again. Let's cancel. And now what should I take? But then there is this move. Let's go bishop e3 to solidify this pawn. Is the stream going fine or not, guys? Can anybody tell me? Let's bring the knight out. Are you playing with viewers? No, I'm not playing with the viewers. Bishop a6 we can trade. Okay, let's trade. Let's go rook c8. I have an idea to play knight g5 followed by queen c2, but maybe first queen c2 then knight g5, forcing him to either give up the bishop for the knight or either to play g6. That will weaken some of the dark square over there. Yeah, I think we can go for that. Only 19 likes, guys. We can make it to the 25 likes. Only 6 likes. Only 6 person has to hit that like button. Let's see what he's going to play now. I'm preparing the move queen c2 followed by knight g5, threatening mate on h7, and either trying to induce g6 or either inducing bishop takes g5, giving up the dark square bishop for that strong knight on g5. Okay, he goes back, so I think he's not feeling well. This pawn is completely defended by all of our pieces. f6 already weakening this one now. Okay, now knight g5. Should I try to take this or should I take here? I don't feel like that is the way. But he is stopping this move. Okay, let's make a waiting move. Let's make a waiting. And now what about this move? Or maybe knight g6 even there? I have an idea to bring this knight over there. But these are the tension. Okay, let's go here so that we can use the e file if when it gets opened up here. Maybe the idea is to play bishop f2. Okay, now he's preparing this move. I don't know actually. Should I go over here? But that weakens this. So this guy is very irritating, not giving. Okay, let's go here. We take, okay, we take toward this or we take toward this. Oh, very interesting. If I take, he might get the control over that. No, I don't want to take that right now. Oh, that was hanging. Okay, time to resign. Time to resign. Okay, I missed that. My bad, completely bad. Okay, let's go over e4. Hmm. He will play d5 at some moment. Yeah, that moment came out. I would love to play d4 takes, knight takes. We are not in time. Let's bring this bishop out, then we can prepare now d4. Let's go d4. He is going to play c4, I know that. Then we drop this bishop back onto this diagonal. And we will try to bring this knight around to z3 and go for the attack. I think now we have the perfect position. Okay, we want to keep this bishop alive. A3, stop this. He will go for the blind play on the queen side now. And we have to be very good, active. What about, okay, he is giving some chance. So I think we can first bring this knight over here. Okay. I'm not worried about this. If he plays this move, there is a trap. We can eliminate that knight. Bishop takes and we can win that pawn. So I think he is going to play the king h7. King h7. Okay, he takes this. So we have to take this first. Our queen was hanging. Very good move. Okay, let's centralize this knight. Takes. Knight takes, bishop takes. We want to eliminate this knight, bishop anyway. Then we will prepare, sorry, g4. Knight g3. Then we can go for the attack. Why did you resign? It's one bishop. The game isn't over. No, man. At this level, you are not going to survive. 2000 make this big blunder. Yeah, you are not going to survive at this level. If you are down a full piece and there is no counterplay, there was no counterplay, right? His both of the rook was on the f file. Okay, but now we can try to exploit these weaknesses over here. Maybe we have to push this g for some moment, hitting the knight, and then we have to bring this knight some. I think he wants to go there to pin my bishop. So what should we try? Let's go queen c1. I don't want to allow this move. This rook is kind of fine, but not that great. This knight is kind of annoying for me. And I'm calculating g4, maybe knight d6, trying to jump over here. We are not making it right. Okay, let's try to do something over here. Now I have an idea. Let's see if that is working or not. He's the first to beat us to the punch. He is hitting this pawn. So should I try this move? Should I try this check and give up this pawn? Let's try. If he takes, I have the idea of playing bishop takes f5, removing the defender of h6, and we can get in with queen takes h6. That might be the winning move if he takes this pawn. Oh, he goes for that. Is there any counter play? Oh, I can't go here because then there is rook, queen takes c1 check. But what about this move? What about this move? I'm not gonna take that with the bishop. And again, bishop takes runs into queen takes h6 check, forcing king g8 and knight f6 will be mate. Crazy. It might be the brilliant move because this is coming anyway. You have no move. Right, you can't take this rook. And if you are not going to take this rook and you are going to play the move like g5, he is getting checkmated. Crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I was knowing that there is rook f5 and he fall for that. He did not sense the danger. Or do you ever think how much sacrifice you have to do to get better at chess? Is it worth it? Yeah, man. If you are willing to go for that, it is always worth it. Why did you design? Okay, let's go play with me. Raghav, I'm not playing with my viewers. Let's review this game. That was a cool tactic. Yeah, I think he was calculating that bishop takes f5 probably, and then queen takes c1 comes with check. But we had another plan. Rook takes f5, and we might have the Levy moment there. Let's see. Let's see if there is that. I hope you have enjoyed this game. 89.5% accuracy, which is very good actually. We get our favorite, not favorite position, but desired position. White was better at this moment, and computer already wants to go g4. And if he goes here, you takes, queen takes, you goes here, then you try to bring this knight or maybe bishop g3, and you are fine. Let's see the game continuation. That was the moment, and computer already wants to eliminate this strong knight. I don't know what is the idea. Maybe then you go here, hit the bishop, bishop goes back, f4, f5 can be the idea, but that is a little bit slow, and you are not certain that you are going to get something. I goes for that plan, yeah. So the idea of playing knight h2 was to go knight g4 and hitting that h6. That was the plan for playing knight h2, and we were succeeded there. Yeah, I goes for my plan knight c4, and now that pawn will be hanging. He goes for that pawn, and he probably calculated this move. It is not effective because he can trade the queen first with check, then he can take here. And he is up a pawn, and we might get something. We might get our pawn back, but it is not winning. It is just a draw. But he needs that counter blow. Rook takes f5. What will you play now? Why comp is giving you hint? Why comp is because I have to turn on the engine. I'm analyzing my games now. Well, it's mate in two, and we win the game. Okay, let's see if there is a levy moment or not. Oh my god, we had that.
Your opponent blundered, giving you a chance to snag their piece. And then you sacrificed the rook!
You sacrificed the rook. Well, good move. Let's keep going. Let's keep 125 rated. Raghav, you should have been in some sort of crazy tournaments, man. I don't know what you're doing here. The rook, yeah. Let's go c5 Sicilian this time. This knight f3 move goes on to the ready opening, and we take. You bring this knight out first, bro. Just insane, yeah. That was cool. Okay, let's pencil to this bishop and castle, and we might play this move, but not right now. Let me castle first. I can even go for b5 and bishop b7, which looks good. Yeah, let's go for this plan. This bishop from this long diagonal can become very active. And now I'm going to play rook e8. Let's defend this pawn. Queen d2 is the next move. Okay, let's try to hit this bishop now. He's not in time to play. That move. Let's bring this rook into the game. Again, knight a5 and knight c4 is the idea. Exploiting this weak square. We can even try to go there. I don't know what is the idea of this move. You are not going to hit that pawn with your main attacker. What you usually wants to be the queen there. Oh, I think his plan is to sack the knight over there. So I think I can eliminate this first. Then I can do z5. G5, that is knight f5 actually. So let's go here. Let's hit the queen first. And if we give up this bishop, then we can take, and then it is not that much clear. But now I think again I can play this move with tempo. Looks good. But then queen f5. Let's go e5. Takes. We hit the queen anyway. Knight is also defending that square. So even rook takes will be not a possibility. We have to be very careful because his pieces are looking very dangerous. Yeah, we managed to cripple his pawn structure on the king side. Now g5, even there is bishop sack. So should I offer a queen trade? I'm worried about this move. What about this move? If knight takes, we takes the queen. Right, so after this move, he has to trade the queen first. We take it back, then he takes my knight, and I take here. Yeah, our pawn structure will be crippled there as well, but I think we can survive that one. g5, he's just going to sack there. Yeah, I think we should go for this. Yeah, let's go for that. Let's go for that. You can't take back with the queen, so you have to go there. Okay, it would have been great if I could have taken that knight with check, but we don't have that move, so let's go for this. He is going to take that. Yeah, our pawn structure is going to be bad around my king side, but his pawn structure is also bad. This knight is kind of good. You can give up, but I don't think you are going to do that. Okay, now I'm very happy to go there as he is not damaging my pawn structure and he will always have that weakness. Oh. And if he give up this bishop, I can take and I can open up the e5. Yeah, I think that seems the way to go. We are also hitting this pawn, so he has to take this one. Allow this move. That will come with tempo on the knight. So he has to move the knight and I might win that pawn on b2. Okay, he start with this move. I think actually good move. Okay, but now the b file is open. Now the b file is open. Again, this is hanging. You want to give up the bishop and allow this move. Then this bishop will be open as well. Okay, let's see. Stop spamming, Raga. Why are you spamming? Oh man. Okay, there are no certainty that if anybody is. Okay, what about this one? But I think I can just take this pawn. Oh, I think there is an idea. If I take this pawn, he is going to play this move, hitting my knight. I move the knight and he win this pawn. So what about f5 first? Hitting the knight, then taking. Yeah, I think f5 is better move. We are hitting the knight. Knight has to move, then we take this pawn. Oh, but then this is hanging. So now the move comes in mind, which is to play knight d3. Yeah, that looks way too good. Yeah, I think we should go for this. Knight d3 comes with a tempo on the rook, and if rook e3 happen, then we play on f5, and at the end we can defend that. Yeah, let's go. I think my intuition is right. Yeah, let's hit this rook, not giving him time. And now this move, but then pawn will be hanging out. And now we cannot defend that, right? Oh, I miscalculated again. Now we cannot defend that pawn with even any piece. Okay, then let's go here. We have to get that pawn. Oh, but then this pawn will be hanging. Oh my, I missed playing this one. And this knight is hitting and defending multi-purpose move. I miss playing. I just underestimate his gameplay and I'm struggling. I have no time. Okay, let's try to be tricky. Let's hit this. The good thing about this is he cannot hit this knight. Maybe there is knight b. Oh, he's hitting this. But I think we can take and we can defend. Knight b6 is not that dangerous. Knight b6, we play the move rook a5 to hit that bishop. I think he's going to play the knight b6 at the end, hitting the rook a5. Yeah, he goes there. There is no rook. Sorry, it's a b4. So that's good. That's good. If he goes here, we trade, and if he goes there, we trade, and we take that pawn. And you can't take over here as well. There is no counter attack with the knight. Okay, he hits my rook and defend that. Actually, very good move. And again, he's hitting this move, so we might have the draw. Yeah, I think we have to bail out with this draw. He is always going to happen. Yeah, let's draw this game because I cannot give this up and I cannot give this up. And I can't play the waiting move as well. That is the thing. This is not working and I don't have time. Let's draw. Yeah, I lost 2 points for this draw. I goes into the wrong direction there. Let me see that. I think I was clearly better, but I misplayed this game. Okay, okay, I don't think
A draw?
it was bad.
Let's rewind this one and see what happened.
Let me turn off that. So the opening was fine. H6 was inaccurate. E5 was good. I had an edge. Yeah, you know what? Computer wants to go G5, but look at this position. Knight F5 is coming. Okay, you have this move trying to offer the queen trade, but then this move. So you have to get queen. Okay, you have to get the queen here and somehow try to survive. But I was not trying to get into this mess. That's why I was not going for G5, but should have gone for that. Okay, that was bad move because he allowed this move. He takes, and another bad move. Yeah, computer wants to just take and allow this move. You go here, you give up this pawn, maybe. You give up this pawn, but in return you can infiltrate there and you can win this game. Yeah. But I get too much love in this pawn. I don't want to give that. And I try to be fancy, but that cost us the game. Not the game, but a half point. Okay, computer actually wants to go to b4 to avoid the draw, and black is better because I was up a pawn. Okay, after this, I should have gone for this. No, not here. Not here. You play this move first, and after this, then you play the move rook b5. Now this is not hanging. You are hitting the knight, and he cannot make a move with the attack on the rook. And if he goes knight c4 to hit this pawn, then you push this pawn, you hit the knight. He can't take as everything is protected. Alright, and where will he move the knight, by the way? Oh, that's a fork. Oh, that was a fork. I missed that tactic. Okay, let's go again. I'm coming in a second. I burned a lot of time in that game, which is bad. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, let's see what white is going to play. Okay, let's play Sicilian defense this time. And after this one, I would love to play the French defense edge. I have not tried French. Let's go here. E6. Delayed developing. Okay, closed. He's going for the closed Sicilian. Okay, I think he's playing my setup, right? Which I used to play. Okay, I'm not going to play d5 and give him the. Let's go here. He's going to play a4. Okay, he's allowing this move. Very good. Let's go bishop b7. Maybe should have gone knight a5 to eliminate that bishop. But it is also fine. Actually, I was playing rook c8. Now let's hit this bishop. Let's go knight a5 to going after that bishop c2, and we can play this move, but then d4 is annoying and knight is not going anywhere. d4 actually then e5. Let's bring this knight back, and now the idea is to go knight e5 actually, and trying to get him into taking that knight. But then bishop can go back actually. Oh, I think he's preparing a deep plan. Wow. Okay, let's try to do something on the queen side. If he goes here, then this square will be weak at least. Already he's threatening some sort of checkmating pattern. Oh, look at that move. So what if we just play some move? Oh no, if I goes here, I think I'm too late. You know what? I think he wants to play this, then this. And if I goes here, then again this move, and I'm not in time to play knight f8. Okay, let's go g6 and nullify that move for forever. And let's. Okay, now king here, defending that. And now maybe we can lock up the position with this move. He wants to go there, but then we take. So again, maybe his plan is to go here, then knight c5. But then we have bishop g5 hitting that queen, skewing there. f4 will be not working as pawn is also cut with that square, right? Knight g4 we just takes. And if he takes, we have knight takes b5 or even knight d4. Knight b4 or knight d4, both are possible. I think now I have the good position, and I think position is going to be so messy. Okay, he takes. I think he is now going to play the move knight g4, hitting the bishop. Okay, he goes for this one. So I think he wants to bring that knight over there. So let's go h5 to not allow this move. And if g4, then we takes. He goes one of the knight with g4. We play bishop g5 to hit the queen or either pin that. Okay, what about this move now? f4 is not working. That's a skewer, so he has to go back with the knight. Right? Okay, he is giving this. Wow. Should we take that? I think we should. I'm not seeing that much of a strong attack. Let's take pawn takes, and we drop this knight back to eliminate this strong knight. Right? Yeah. Either you have to go back in order to preserve this knight. There is no knight pieces. Okay, it goes back actually. And now, what about f5 takes and knight f5? Let's go for that actually. Oh, I think, oh my. I think if knight takes, so rook takes happen, there is this move. And if I take back with the pawn, this will be, oh, I misplayed this one. But maybe we can just move this rook like f6. Or maybe rook g5. After this move, I have to go like here to hit that, forcing f3. Then we take this pawn, offer a rook trade there. And we can try to survive this game. So actually d4, we have the rook g5 hitting that. Or maybe after this, we do have queen g5 even. Queen g5 now looks very good. Yeah, let's go queen g5 now, threatening mate in one. And f3. What about queen g3 now? What about queen g3 or maybe rook f8? I don't want to run into this one. So let's go rook f4 to defend that as well. And now I'm going to play rook f8, queen g3, g5, g4. Let's go for that. Queen g3 and bishop. Oh, maybe bishop takes f3 is working now. Okay, defend that. Very good. Let's go queen g3. There's no knight f1 now. And maybe now we can just slide this rook over to a5 to hit that weaknesses. Right, and all of the pieces are tied down in the defense of f3 square. We are hitting that f3 with 3 pieces. Okay, he's offering a queen trade, and I think we should trade the queen and just go for these weaknesses. This move, we have this, but then forcing c4. Okay, I think we should prepare that move. Let's go rook b8 first. He's going to play bishop c2, rook a5, and now the move is to play bishop c5, hitting that rook. c4 is there. Okay. So let's go here. Knight here, no there. Okay, let's try to infiltrate now. If we can infiltrate there, we can win the game because these pawns are not going anywhere. This is going to be a weakness for entire game. Knight e3, we are going to play this move, hitting the rook, trying to hit the bishop. He may decline the trade, but then knight will be tied down. And we can push this pawn to d5 and okay, he trade, which is very good. Now the knight is tied down in the defense of this, and we can start hitting these weaknesses. a4 we just take back with the bishop. He's to design now because ultimately we are going to have this outside passer. Okay. I don't think we should respond to this, although we can go there. But let's just take because this is not a big threat. And we are hitting this pawn as well. Let's take. He's going to play this move. We are going to do this. Yeah, knight c4. We take this pawn. And if we take that pawn, we just take that. Okay, he get rid of that. He get rid of that. So let's go here. Let's try to keep an eye on this rook. There is no check. And now the knight is tied down in the defense. And now we can start pushing this. If he goes here, we have the tactic bishop takes z2. Knight takes, we win this bishop. Yeah, I think there is no counterplay because there are no checks. Oh, but after this move, what about this? Oh, we have to be careful. And he's going to play this move. So after this move, here we can take this and we can no. I don't want to get into that messy position. Let's pin that and threaten this move, trade that, and just chill out. Yeah, let's go here. We don't want to take there. Let's go. Okay, now he's threatening this move maybe. Oh my god! What? No, it is just lost. Why the heck? I could have just sacked that rook for the knight. I could have just sacked the rook for the knight. Oh, now he is misplaying this. Now because we have the outside passer. It is winning now, I think. Because if king goes there, we win the knight. Now we take this. And he's not in time to take my pawns. And now this pawn is rolling down. Knight is winning all of a sudden. Knight is winning all of a sudden. Yeah, you can't stop that. Okay, let's just take. Oh, that is actually bad. Okay, but now we have this deflection. We take this. We take this. And we push another pawns. Multiple ways to win. Oh, no, 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 no. I cannot give this pawn up. Oh man, we win the game somehow. I was on the verge of defeat. Let me see this review. Let's see if there was any defense for him or not. I get out of this mess on the verge of defeat. Man, I should have just sacked the rook for the knight. Then we should have won the end game. No, yes, Mohammed, I am the biggest noob on the planet in terms of chess, in terms of language, and everything else. Yeah, we all know that. Yes, Virendra, how are you? Game over, but we managed to win this one. Okay, let's see what computer is thinking about this move. Okay, I think chess.com server is a little bit slow at this moment. You are not noob in the whole universe. Okay, I think that was not that bad. Yeah, someone has asked that in close Sicilian there are no traps and no tactics. I think that is correct. Because in close Sicilian you might lack some sort of tactical play, which usually there will be. This person was completely winning. We trade the queen, we managed to trade the rooks. Yeah, here I was calculating this line. Bishop takes z2. If knight takes z2, we take this, we take that, and we push this pawn to win the game. But actually, after this move, oh sorry, not here. After this move, that is the move king e2. Sorry, king d2, hitting the rook. It is still winning because you can sack this. He takes this with the king maybe. Then you take this pawn. This is also alternatively winning because you have like enough pawns to win the game. But I think why to take any kind of mess there? Yeah, but it was winning. Yeah, I just think that why to take any kind of mess and just keep the rooks on the board, trade one piece, and I just blunder the game. It is losing, but he goes into the wrong direction. Oh my god, computer wants to go and go this way to stop the king. But who will find knight g1 here? Sorry, knight b1. That is cheating move with the knight. And it looks like you are going far away from these pawns. And this pawn is going to get taken. Oh my, this is so hard. It is GM level game, man. Yeah, this end game is GM level. I don't think anybody can survive this game under 2500 with the white pieces because black has this trouser and somehow black can use this pawn as it equal. Yeah, already it's equal, but that was a maze. Computer wants to go here, but what is wrong with this move? What the heck? Another retreating move with the knight. Who will find this? Okay, I think the idea is to go here to stop this pawn. But what about takes? Okay, you go here, you hit the pawn, so black has to push this. Oh, look at this move. How is the heck white is winning? Let's say white goes here and start pushing this pawn. Oh, so the nature of this knight can always sacrifice itself for this pawn. And these two pawns are always going to stop these two pawns. And king is going to take care of this pawn. Wow, look at this move. You are not pushing this pawn. You are not taking this knight. All in all, you can try king e3 to hit this pawn, king c2. But king c2 is bad. First, you have to go here in order to do something. Let's say king c2. No, white can take this. But then what about this move? Then you go back and you take control of that square. What if I just takes? Then white has its own trouser, own pass pawn, and black is not in time. Oh, crazy resource there was. Oh my god. But good luck finding these moves with 30 seconds on the clock. If you have like an entire hour, then you could have found, but it is so hard. And he goes wrong. Now it is winning for us. We get all of these pawns. Okay, I think we should have pushed this pawn. And now now he's in Jukes 1. He can move this knight, but then we go here, we hit the knight. Knight h3, and how are you winning this? You defend, but then again there is this check. Oh, but now you go this way, and now you're threatening this promotion. So either he will go knight h3 or either he throw this check. But if you throw this check, now you go here and now you hit the knight. And there is no way he can stop that pawn. Right. So after this move, what about knight h3? Then you goes here. I don't know why computer wants to repeat this position. Knight h3 again. Then you go here. I think computer is just a dumb. Maybe you have to push this pawn at some moment. Yeah, this is the way to win. Computer saying knight b, knight c1, it is just push. Oh, that's a draw. Oh my god. This endgame is like crazy. Oh, now it's a draw because he can throw this check and you have no way to hit that knight. If he goes here, I think he can just go back. But no, if he goes back, then we push this. Is this draw? No, that's not a draw. So, oh no, we throw this check and I cannot advance my king. And if I goes here, then again there is knight e2. Look at the force field. Oh no, but that allows this move. Then what is the draw in this position? Oh, we take this pawn. And this, you have knight e1. And the moment you try to go after like that knight, like here, he can play the move king d2 and defend everything. Oh my god, how many types of resources there are. So you cannot rush with the pawn boost. Then what is the way to win the game after this? So you go king d3. What if you just repeat the move? You go here, you take this pawn and you go king f1 and now you push this pawn. Oh, but then again it is draw because of this move you cannot push. Oh man. So maybe we start with this move. Computer wants to throw this check. And now what if I goes here? Then again he sack and you go here. But now black is winning. Okay, no, no, you can go here. You can go here. Now you can go here because this pawn is finally promoting. Okay, that is the plan. Yeah, that's correct. We cannot play like engine, but it is good to keep the ideas in your arsenal. Like it is good to keep that idea. Okay, let's keep going. We are going good after 2100. We are winning some nice games. Yes, Remy plays. Hello, welcome to the stream. Why can you play with me? I'm so sorry, I'm not playing my viewers today. Let's go on e4. Engine का ज़ाबन slow है, crazy. Okay, you guys can do the business, which is to hit that like button, or maybe you can subscribe as well if you are new to the channel. Okay, I think he's trying to trick me. Okay, let's bring this knight. Let's pin this knight. Bishop e7, bishop e2, castles, h6. We have to stop b5. b6 now. No, queen. Oh, I'm mouse flip, man. I just lifted my queen from d4. I was trying to play this move, and I was just not leaving it on d5. I was just saying that if I goes queen d3, there is knight e5. And I mouse flip. This game is liver touching. Last game was kidney touching. This game was like liver touching. Yeah, so funny. Why you blunder? You blank. Brilliant queen sacrifice. Yeah, that was crazy. That was like Mikhail Tal move. Oh, by the way, I'm playing against an FM. NFM or AFM? I think NFM. F, because it is getting A in pronunciation. Okay, we can play the move d5 to hit the knight e7, then we hit this bishop, and I think we are going to take some initiative. This pawn is well defended. Now queen d2 and bishop h3. Oh, he's preparing this move. So I think we should try this. What about queen d2, f5 and bishop h6? Takes, we just take, no problem. Yeah, he has that plan. Bishop h6. f5 is not a, f4 is not a problem. We can just trade that bishop. Yeah, but now look at this pawn. I'm not comfortable about this pawn now. And because all of my pieces are like out of the league. So what about this move and this threat? Oh, that is a beast move. You cannot stop that. Okay, I think he has to give up that exchange anyway, right? Should I try that? I think we should. Now he will hit that. Bishop c4, defend, queen e2, trying to infiltrate over. Oh, let's go queen e2. We are threatening the knight, and now we are infiltrating over here, but he's not allowing that to happen. So what about this move? No, we are not breaking through. This move again, allowing this move. G3, he does not have to do anything. Oh, but how are we breaking through? This knight is beast. Okay, let's go queen f3. Queen c8. No. Oh, he's threatening that actually. We have to stop that. These two knights are beast. Even if you are up an exchange, I think we are not making anything. Maybe that was a bad. We should have just played the move like h4. Yeah, to keep that knight. I don't think we are making breakthrough. I have to play the move king h2 and rook c1. He is going for this. Oh no, 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 that was bad move. Should have moved the king to prepare this move. Now he's going to open up the h5. At least try to bring the queen there. He wants to open up the h file and get his rook to there. I would love to close this king side now. But then there is f3, and what about my. Okay, wow, he's forcing me to open up the king. That is like crazy move. We are losing this game. We are losing this game. If I goes there, there is knight takes h4, which hits the queen, and you can't even take here because of this strong knight. We are cooked. We are cooked in this game, man. He just cooking me. I can't even play the move f3 because this pawn will fall with check. And now he's gonna take here and open up the h5. Okay, let's try to bring our rook there and try to survive this game anyway. Should I just take there? No, let's bring this. If I take, then there is this move and followed by rook takes. Let's go here. I think now he's going to play the move f3. We play the move king f1. Takes. Maybe pawn takes. Okay, goes here. Oh, how I was thinking about that move. Stupid. Now f3 queen c2. I cannot hang this pawn. If he can manage to take this pawn on e4, I will get dead lost. f3 is like no brainer. Queen c2. Then he takes this pawn. And I don't know how we are going to survive this position. We don't have any kind of defense. Okay, maybe he's giving me some answers. Should I just take this pawn and offer a rook trade? We have to calculate this. Now let's take. This is different. I'm not worried about this move. because then we can trade the rook and we can take this pawn, and both of our king will be weak, and without rook there will be no pins, right? So I'm hoping for this move. Queen takes, knight takes c4, queen h5, hitting the knight, knight f6, and queen z5, or even queen f5, followed by rook f1. Oh, I might survive this game, which is like crazy if I can get this. Okay, let's trade. Hopefully there is no traps. Let's trade that. Either knight or king has to take. Then we take this pawn. Oh, I can throw this second in the knight. Oh no, there is queen as power. Then what? We trade the queen. No, I actually want to go for this line. And now the idea is to play this move, but that runs into this check. Oh, he's giving up this knight. Am I falling for some sort of trap? This is pinned. King z2 and rook h1 is coming. He resigns. He resigns. Let's go. GG. How did you manage to beat this FM, man? Oh, I think we should go for FIDE tournament. Yeah, I think we should go for FIDE tournament. Oh my goodness, I beat an FM literally. Let's see his profile. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Where is he from? Yeah, that was easy. Croatia. Okay, let's see his rating in rapid section. Okay, in rapid he's only 2085, but we still take it. Still take it. By the way, he's an FM. Oh, what's your skincare routine, bro? I look dull. You are asking for a skincare routine. I literally look dull. I don't think I'm looking good. Yeah, and I think you are asking for that. So you can do that. Just wake up and just do nothing. Nightwood, hello, so much disrespect. Crazy. But 2085 doesn't matter. FIDE rating is much better. Yeah, maybe he should have. Maybe he had some like better FIDE rating, and he is by the way FM. How to become FM? I think you have to get 2300 classical FIDE, right? Oh, I think we can stop playing random game at this beautiful point, and we can start playing with the viewers, right? Yeah, you need to go to some rated tournaments. I believe you will be a CM or an FM real. Yeah, I believe that as well, but I have to prepare for that. And now I think we can end this streak on a winning point, and we can start playing with some viewers. So if you guys want to play, you guys can send in the challenge. Yeah. GG, you guys can hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the last game. Oh, by the way, I have not reviewed. Let me review that one first. Let's review that one. Let's see. I think he has the better chances to win this game, but I think he somehow misplayed that. GG, bhai, yeah. Yes, pro gamer, I can of course play with you. Let me review this game actually. Let me review this game. There was huge attack going on the king side for him, but I don't know how did he messed up there. Okay, till this moment position was fine. Bishop h6 was wrong reason. Now it's just equal. We trade the bishop. We bring our knight to g5. White is better. And yeah, computer don't want to play knight e6. Computer wants to play the g4, forcing en passant. Okay, you can take, but what about knight takes? Ah, but then you take the rook. Right. So after this one, what if you take this with check? Then again you take, and he is not in time to take this because there is a fork. Yeah, I think about this, but I think that my king is going to get wide open. That's why I did not play this move actually. But that was best move, and he has to take this unpersonal because knight has nowhere to go. Yeah, that was waiting on the spot. Yeah, you are forcing rook off of the f5. According to the computer, this is the best move. We takes, queen takes, we bring other rook into the game. Queen has to move, queen is 7, and now we have this move. We wins the queen anyway. Yeah, and we win the game. Yeah, Yeah, I think about that, but I don't think that this is going to be better because my king is going to get wide open. I was just too much in love with knight e6 4. It is not winning. Now it is just equal, and at some now black is better. It is fine. You can play, but now black is completely winning. It is -3. Wow, that was like cold blooded. He's forcing me to open up the S5. And I try my best defense. I think now F3 was winning. Yeah, F3 was best move according to the computer. I don't know why did he not go for that. I have to move this, then knight is E4 is a possibility, and good luck defending this position if you are white. But after that move, he just crumble. He bring the rook, which allows us to untangle our. According to the computer, we should just take this, but I thought there is knight is E4. But I don't know. Position was so messy there. We takes, but black is again winning. But move is to take here. What if we take back with the king? Then this move anyway. And if you take, you get mated, I think. Okay, if you play this move, there is this move anyway, and there is mate on F2. Oh, please, you cannot take that. So you have to take this with the queen. And again, this move, I don't think he could have found D5. Wow. If you take, he can eliminate the bishop first, then he can just win this. No, we just defend. So what is the idea of this move? Our idea of this move is to disconnect the bishop from the defense. What about ED? This second, I will he win the bishop. Wow, man. There were so many nuances of the position. Okay. Okay, and at this moment now white is completely winning, and I was calculating this line, hitting the king and this knight, but there was queen h7 or queen h5. Queen h5 is doing the same. Now you can't take, you have to trade, but now it is winning because we have this move. Should have tried that as well. But this move is also fine. We trade, and then we go up and take that pawn. Yeah, that was also it. And he just hangs a full knight. He hangs a full knight. I don't know what was the reason. He should have just dropped his knight. Okay, but then that was hanging. So this was the move. But then I'm in time to bring the rook and everything. Chat miss, bro. The FM has 2100 in standard fidelity. Oh really? Maybe I just missed that. So engine lines while reviewing. I'm just trying to do that. Can you solve survival puzzle mode solve? Yeah, yeah, I can do that. Bro, the FM has 20. Okay, maybe I missed that. Bro, the FM didn't have any rapid or glitch feed rating. Yeah, you have to be classical rating of 2100. भाई आप टीचर भी हो ना कौन सी क्लास तक पढ़ा लेते हो और कौन कौन से सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाते हो अरे भाई भाई will you send request to anybody? No, I'm not sending anybody. I'm not sending any requests to anybody. Okay, let me play a couple of games with my viewers. Then I will solve puzzle the survival and I will try to give my thought process. Okay, we have not played 960 in many times, so let's try that. Bye, please, Sanatani Gamer. I usually teach up to 10th class math and sometimes chess and sometimes like space science. So these are the things I do as a teacher. Bro, I sent a request. Aryan, I think I have played against you. Okay, I don't think Chetan is there. Okay, he start with d4. Okay, my king is on c1, c8. Mhm. Okay, I think we should do the same. Yeah, we are weakening this diagonal, but that is not dangerous. We can always play the move e6. You are a teacher, but you still look young. I'm young, man. I don't just look young. I am young. I am young. भाई BSc सेकेंड ईयर केमिस्ट्री समझा सकते हो क्या भाई? नहीं, I am not a teacher of chemistry. What happened then? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he is trying to open up this bishop pathway. Okay, let's bring this knight. And maybe I have some idea of pushing this h5, h4, taking some space on the inside technically, or should I stop that? Okay, let's stop that move, and we can quickly contest this bishop with bishop h7. because this bishop is not going this way because look at these pawn chains. So we are going to play the move bishop a7 to contest that bishop. Yeah, we are helping him, but it's fine. And now that bishop is strong. We can do the same. Okay, let's take that and let's try to force him to take there. And he will not be able to castle queen side. Or maybe technically this is king side now because queen is located here. Okay, what about a5, a4? This bishop is a strong piece. Let's centralize the knight. And if knight d4, knight d5 happen, wow, he castle like king side. Longest castle ever, and he defend that. Very good. Okay, let's go here, take control of the e5, and we are ready to castle king side as well. But what about the queen? Should we take that? I think we should. Bishop takes and then f6. Oh, we have a fork, right? But should I go for that fork or should I keep this knight on e4? That is the question. I think we should go for it. I'm doing puzzle the survival right now. That's great. पूरे YT पे सेकेंड ईयर केमिस्ट्री समझाने वाला कोई नहीं है. Oh my goodness. But if you try to devote some time, you can find that, right? Okay, let's eliminate that one. By the way, it is bleach, so we don't have to worry about that much of a time. Now the idea is to go for these side of pawns. Okay, let's try to bring the queen out, then we will castle. Knight is not jumping around and doing any business there. So maybe we can just play the move queen b5, start hitting these weaknesses, and now we are ready to castle king side. This pawn is not going anywhere. This is not that dangerous. Okay, he is hitting this one. Okay, it is the question. If I castle, okay, my rook will be on f1, so this pawn will be hanging with check. What if I push this pawn? This will become a weakness, but I don't think he has any way to exploit that fact. But still, I don't want to give that. Actually, very good move. Okay, let's go f5. Maybe I'm creating unnecessary weakness, but for the moment, these two pawns are hanging. Okay, let's try to play the move c6. Or should I just take this pawn? Both are playable. Chess 960 is underrated. Yeah, it is like it helps you to get the position. Okay, now I think we should castle. Wow, again longest castle ever. We are defending this pawn, and now finally we are hitting these two weaknesses. He's setting mate, so we have to play the move rook f7. Am I falling for some sort of trap? Oh, what about c5 now? Now the position is like usual, but if I go c5, bishop will be hanging. As queen and bishop both are eyeing down there. Oh, I can't move this pawn. And he is not allowing me to take one of these pawns. How is this possible? Oh my goodness. He is playing like very well after that blunder. So I think I cannot take that pawn because going for those pawns might lose us the game. Because his bishop, his queen is so active. If he can manage to bring the knight, imagine this knight on h5. Wow, we will get cooked if it happens. By the way, I can take that pawn. I'm not in. Okay, let's take that pawn. Let's try to bring the queen over like h4. Sorry, h5. Okay, I can't play this move still. Okay, let's bring the queen into the game. We have to trade the queen with king h7, queen g6. Or we have to kick this queen out from this strong post. Knight e5, we take. No problem. The problem with the position of these two pieces are I can never play c6. Because there is bishop takes b8, rook b8, and queen takes b8 comes with set. Hello, brother. Had dinner? No, I don't have any dinner right now. So maybe you have completed your dinner. So congratulations on that. Okay, can I play the king at 7 and queen g6 now? Let's go for that quickly. Or what about this move? I don't know what is the idea of this. So should I try this step? If he takes, we takes, queen takes, and we have this check, but king hide there, right? Okay, let's offer a queen trade first. Now he has to trade the queens because if he goes here, okay, now I think we can finally play this move. Yeah, we are ready to play this move, offering a bishop trade. And now there is nothing. Okay, let's get out of the deck. Besides, this guy is like so tricky. This is not working. Still, it's not over because he's not giving me the chance. Okay, let's go queen s5 and prepare z5. Hitting the queen and hitting the pawn. And taking control of the diagonal. Let's go z5 anyway, I guess. Takes. Pawn takes, there is rook h1. So let's take back with the queen, offer a queen trade. One more time. Queen e5 or queen d6 is a move. But then I think we can push this pawn up to f4. This is already defended. We don't have to worry about anything now. Bro, your opponent is good. He is very good, but he is playing very well. He is playing very well. Now I think we can just take. We are waiting now. That check is empty. I can safely go for king d6. Now look at 7. Contesting for open h7, open h5. I don't think we should do anything. We can even push this. Make sure that knight is not jumping anywhere. Let's push this one. Now finally rook h7 and we have enough time now. He does not have any time. Yeah, I'm playing viewers now. Now let's go rook h7, contest the open file. If he takes, we take it back. Okay, he wants to get that knight over there. Let's try to open up the another front like this. Wow. He is speeding up. Check, we win that. Still, he should have tried that, but it's time to bring the king. We trap him. There is no counterplay now. That is neat. Well played, well played. Bro, which fruit you hate most? Which fruit I hate most? What? I don't think there is any actually fruit that which I hate. Maybe there is, but I'm not remembering that one. Okay. No, I still like. There is one fruit which I love, but at the same time I hate. What is your favorite knight or bishop? My favorite is knight because it is like so tricky to play with. Okay, now you guys can send me the challenge. Now you guys can send me the challenge. Mhm. Oh, you guys can send me a challenge now if you want to play. Otherwise, I'm going to solve puzzle the survival. Bro, what is that fruit which you like also and hate too? Okay, I will tell you. I'm coming. I have to drink some water. Can you give me some water? Okay, we are back. Do you more like bullet or blitz chess? I like blitz chess because in blitz you can have fun of bullet as well at the end. Okay, it's time to solve some puzzle or survival. As a previous record is 56, so we will try to get better this time. I think the position of the board is fine, right? We can just play. Okay, the fruit is pomegranate. I hate that because you have to wrap it away first, then you can eat it, which is like annoying. Okay, let's go for this. Play Indian song, bro. Indian song. Okay, I will get sorry, copyright strike. Okay, at the start you get some easiest back rank mate. Now, okay. Queen and rook both are aligning with this e7 pawn, so that's easy. Pomegranate makes your finger black. Yeah. Okay, this is another kind of back rank segment, but first you have to throw this king into the corner with bishop e3 check. Then you play the back. Okay, rook is controlling this one, so we have to play the move c5 check, king d5, and rook d3 is mate. Another classic mate. This is again type of a back rank segment, but again you have to force this king into the corner with this check. Then you have classic queen sacrifice. Knight and queen making contact with c7, so that's easy. Okay, again, king is in the box now. First, we throw this check, forcing king corner, rook h2, followed by other rook comes onto the g2 with check. Okay, he's throwing this check. Knight is hanging. So I think it is the case of defense. We have to drop this knight back. Let me quickly check that if there is any counter attack. No, I don't think there is any counter. So let's bring this knight back. Okay, check. King here, and all of these squad will be controlled because of this bishop and the knight, right? So at the end, rook e8 will be winning here. Now rook e8, another classic back rank checkmate. Okay, I think we throw this check first, forcing king h1 or king g2. Sorry, king h1 or king g1. Then we just take this knight and deliver mate. Yeah, we just take this and we deliver mate on g2. Okay, where is mate? I think we can throw this check. Rook will be controlling the seventh rank. He has to go there. Then we throw another check and we pick up the rook. I think we have to go, but puzzle got solved alternatively. What about this move? There's this move. Oh, so the move is to not to play rook a1 to a2. Move is to play rook a3 to a2. Because after rook a1 to a2, he has king g3 and you will not have rook g2 set, right? But compare this position, if we can play the move rook a3 to a2, king g3, we can play other rook to g1 with checkmate. Not checkmate, forcing king h4, then we have g5 mate, right? So you have to just differentiate between these two. It looks like everything is fine, but no, there are some tricks. This is simple mate as bishop is controlling that sleeping square. I hope you guys are enjoying this one. So again, white king is completely weak, but white has enough material. This pawn is monster. So I think either we have to win huge amount of material or we have to deliver checkmate somehow. I'm not saying there is any checkmate because this is a stakes, or maybe we take and we promote. I think that is the solution. We have to calculate this check. King e7. He takes and we get another queen. I think this is the solution. Rook d2 check, forcing rook takes d2, cd, rook z8 check, king e7. He takes my bishop and we get the queen. Yeah. Okay, we get the rook now. Oh, but again, if I take this, then there is this check, king e7, and he wins this bishop. Oh, but then we push this pawn. Okay, this is the pure calculation. We have to calculate through the entire game. It's black to move. Black has these two pawns. But white king is kind of active. Black pawns are not going anywhere. So we have to calculate this move. King takes b4, king f7, a5, king takes h7, a4, king g7, a3, h6, a7, h7, and we promote this pawn with its check. Yeah, this is winning. Yeah, that's winning. We at the end we can promote the pawn with check, and we can promote with check, and we can stop there. We takes first a4, a3. Yeah, this is mate. I don't know why they are giving some easiest mate in between. Bishop is crisscrossing here. This rook is controlling this file. So we just have to calculate this move, right? Check. If he block with the bishop, then there is rook f8 checkmate. So he has to block with the rook first. Then we trade that rook, forcing bishop to d8, and then other rook comes into f8 with checkmate. Can I have some chats, guys? This is mate, as there is no defense. Easy. Okay, I can see there is the connection between these two. Oh, so you have to just see one move ahead. It looks like I can take this rook with check, but then there is the rook e1, and you can't take that rook because queen is going to defend that. But then we have the move rook f to f1 check, forcing that rook on e1 to capture that rook. Then we have rook takes queen takes f1 checkmate. This is the point. We play rook f1 check, and now this is mate. Okay, I think his king is boxed in. So this check wins the game. I don't see any defense there. These are the easiest. I don't know why chess.com is giving some of the easiest check. Okay, you don't take the queen, you don't take this rook with the queen. First, we play the move rook takes e1 check. Rook takes e1, and we don't take that rook. Instead, we play the move queen f1 checkmate. Queen f1 check, rook takes f1, and rook takes f1 checkmate. Yeah. Oh, do you watch F-It Phone? No, I don't watch. I didn't expect you to know streamers like Dilkil. I know almost everybody, but I only watch few of them. Chaitanya, why are you not sending request? Okay, how do we win this? Okay, that is a pattern which I can see that his back rank is weak, right? And my king is kind of safe. He cannot throw any check because of my queen. So we take this rook first, queen takes f2 and rook f1. Hits the queen and use the fact that his back rank is weak, so he has to give up the queen. We can just take that. Easy. Okay, he's counter attacking. So what should you play in this position? You can't take this because then he can take the queen and it will be fine. And you can't move the queen as well because then he just takes. So the move is to play this queen takes f5. Securing our own rook, so he will not be able to take that rook. And if he takes my queen, we have rook defending. And there is only other move, which is to play queen takes d2. But then again, we have classic queen sacrifice with queen c8. Sorry, queen f8. Rook takes f8, and then again, rook takes f8 wins the game. So let's go for that. Okay. Okay, how do we defend this position? We have an extra piece, which is our rook, but our king is weak. So either we have to defend this or either we have to deliver mate. We can't drop this knight because there is pawn which is defending. So what about this move? King g2. There will be no queen f2 check as my knight is defending. There will be no queen g5 check because knight is controlling g5 as well. G4 is controlled by the pawn and g3 is also controlled by this important knight. So it just saves the game. What about queen c6? That is the only thing which we can try to exploit. Okay, it looks like we have simple rook e1 move which wins the queen. Is there any traps? That is check, king d2, and I'm not saying there is any other check. Yeah, I think we have to go this way, check, and we go there, we wins the queen. Why are you not? I'm not rolling. Okay, now what should we do? His king is weak for sure. We can't take this pawn because this is defended. What about this check? Okay, after this move, he has to play king f7 to keep them in contact with the rook. Then we have this check, king g6. Okay, king g6 is there. Rook b7, king f6, queen d8, king g6. What am I missing? There will be no queen e8 check as rook is different. Oh man. What the heck I'm calculating, man? What the heck I'm calculating? I'm dubious. Ah, this is a spin, so we have this move. There is spin. I'm just complete stupid. Check. Maybe he can go back with the bishop or the queen, but then we have this check. I think we should start with this check. Okay, he goes back. We can take this knight, but there is this move which results to checkmate. Yeah. Wow, look at white has two queens, but black queens and rooks are a little bit active, and white king is completely weak. So we have to win this game somehow. We have this check, and he has to block with the queen because he can't advance his king. Rook is controlled. This, yeah, this is winning. Okay, still not over. So this is winning now. Checkmate. Wow. So they are giving some random easy moves. This is just mate, right? Knight is controlling these two important square and this square as well. What the heck is this? Why are they giving some easiest moves? Okay, this is a little bit tough. Let's think. What should we play now? White is threatening rook g3, by the way. White is threatening rook g3. So we have to find a move. I think f4. But we have to keep in mind that this pawn is also hanging. But we are already ahead in material, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pawns. Black has only 5 pawns. But if he can get this pawn, material will be equal. f4 we hits the rook. Rook f3. Okay, I'm surely missing something. Oh, is this working? Oh, look at this move. If he takes my queen, rook h1 check, and his back rank is so weak, he will get checkmated. He will get mated, right? But he is not obliged to take my queen. He can just move the rook. So what will you threaten with this move? You are threatening nothing, right? Oh, so why not try to find other way to do that? Crazy. Oh, look at that move. Oh, I think that is the solution. Why? Because after this move, first move which came in my mind is he can't take my queen because there is rook a1 and that results to mate, right? And if he moves the rook anywhere, we can play the move f4, hitting the rook, and then that bishop will be hitting the queen, right? And if he takes my bishop, we win the exchange. Oh, this should be winning if I'm not wrong. Oh my god, how did I find that? We trade the queen and we can take this, right? Because we still have that rook. And we can take that pawn first with check. Yeah, let's take that. Oh my god, I found that. I'm so proud of that. Okay, now let's see. Let's see what is the solution. He's double attacking my knight with the rook and the queen. I'm trying to working out this move. That's just winning. Ah, I think knight e2 is winning because that will come with check. He cannot go king h2 because of this bishop. And if he goes king h1 here, we have the move knight g3 check. Right? Forcing pawn takes, then takes that rook, and we deliver mate somehow. I think we should be winning. Yeah. Oh, it's not over. It's not over. Why? Is this the move? Or we just cancel? Okay, my God. Okay, let's calculate this. What about this move? King takes, check, then king hide. Oh my God. What am I missing this? What am I missing here? Should I just castle and try to hide my king, or is there any better move like h4? Yeah, h4. Yeah, h4 seems interesting, but then you give some time to white. But there is no move to exploit that fact. There is no check, right? Yeah, there is no check. So I think h4 is winning. Yeah, but he pains, but now pawn takes, forcing. Yeah, we win. Very good. Very. We are going into the right direction. I think this is the easiest. Queen is to check, forcing king f5 or king h5. Okay, so after this, king h5 is a move. Then we have this check, and he has to block with the rook because king cannot get forward. Yeah, this check is winning. He has to block with the rook. We take that and we mate. Easy. We are going into the right direction. We have entered the 40th puzzles. 40th puzzle. Okay, I think we just takes and we have a fork. Why they are giving this much easy? We just wins the material. Check, but then there is bishop takes. Maybe there is queen takes, and if he takes my rook and we have this move, or should I just take this? His bishop will be hanging. Okay, let's try to find the counter blow. This is interesting. Knight takes e4 comes with an attack on the queen and the king, so he has to take that. We have queen takes d4, e4, and if he takes my knight, we have queen f3 check. But there is a move like king e1 or king z1, and I don't know how do we continue that. And his queen is also going to defend the second. But I think we should just go here. But I think white has enough material. White is ahead in material. What about this check? Or what about queen takes d4? If he takes, we take that with check. But then we take the queen, he takes that rook on g6. This is a little bit harder. G takes f3, he takes, then this will be threat. Yeah, I think that looks like the way to go. But after this move, yeah, I think this is the way. Oh, it was simple, not hard. Okay, is there anything to do with this diagonal? Not directly, because if I play the queen h5 right away, then there is g6, and we don't have knight on e5 to sack. So we have to sacrifice this knight right away with knight is g7 check, forcing this move, then queen h5 wins, right? Now this is mate in some moves, but in how? This is not a move. So how do we win? Maybe we should just take this bishop and take that rook in the corner. Oh, I think we should just take that bishop hitting the rook, forcing knight e7, then we take this pawn. This is the threat. Yeah. I think queen d6 wins the game on the spot because we will be threatening checkmate. Yeah, he can take that knight, but we can take back with other knight, again threatening mate. And he's to give the queen. Okay, we are solving nice puzzles. We are in the 50s. Check, king takes. So what about this check? Maybe he sack, other rook comes with check, but then there is king g6 actually. So I don't think that is the solution. So solution is to push maybe. The problem with this was I cannot wait. We have to do something immediately. If I wait, look at these queens. But how do we do it? Oh, this. Oh, I think f4 is winning. F4 check, forcing king h4, and rook takes h6 is mate. Yeah. Okay, again, I think this rook is not defended, right? So we start with rook a8 check, forcing king here. Then we throw another check. Then maybe he can try to go here to counter attack my rook. Oh, it's not. Oh, so maybe we have to throw this check first. So again, if he goes here, then this check wins. If he goes here, that will result in a mate. So we have to start with this move. We cannot go down this line because at the end he can hit my rook. Yeah, we start and he is getting mated. No, if I goes this way, he can drop this bishop. Check. Oh, it is getting okay. Maybe we go this way to hit the bishop first, then trying to get other way. Yeah, I think that is the move, but that has to be calculated because it allows this check king here. Yeah, like this. Maybe we have this move, but there are some checks. Or maybe that is winning as well, because we can somehow get out of the check. But I'm calculating this line, check, king here, bishop will be hanging, but then we leave these squares, right? So I think we should start with this, and now this. This side is not on, so we have to put pressure on that bishop. Oh, that was wrong move. Wow. Let's see. Okay, we are just a couple of move back. Wow, that was wrong. Let me see that first. Oh, this tag is winning. You take this, you force this, and at the end you wins the roof. Oh, a little bit hard, but that was not much of the harder. I should have found that. Okay. Anyway, we didn't find. Let's go for this move. Okay, it is like annoying. He is hitting my rook and the bishop. And it is not obvious how do we deliver any check. Knight is also controlling e6. This pawn is defended twice as well. If we take, there is rook takes d4, rook takes e8 check, rook takes e8 check, rook takes e8 check, but then he can drop this rook back, which is annoying. Okay, so what if I start with rook takes d8? Okay, let's calculate this line. I think I can start with rook takes d8. If he takes here, that will be easy. We have bishop takes or rook takes. Right, I think we should start with this. That was again wrong. Okay, let's keep going, then we will continue. Let me finish this then. I think it is the position of desperado sacrifice as this queen is hanging. And we have enough material. Just be careful about that. I think we can go here. That runs with that runs into that check, but then we have king e5, king d5. This check again, there is this one, but then he takes this with a fork. So I think we have to go back. Yeah. We take this, we take that rook and take that rook. Should be winning with enough material. Check and we win. No, so after this check, he played this move. Then we throw that check. King can't go there, so he has to play that move. Then we bring the rook into the game with check. Yeah, it should be winning. I can go straight away. No, let's start with this move. That is wrong. That is wrong. Oh my god. Okay, that's enough. We solved like 46 today, which is not good. I have to keep going. Okay, let's see the solution. He takes. Oh, so we go immediately with this move. If he goes here, then rook comes into with check. And if he block, again there is rook f1. But what is the wrong with this move? What is wrong with this move? Oh, he can play the crazy looking move, queen f6. You can't take back with the pawn because rook is pinning it. You can't take that rook because queen is defending. So you don't want to trade the queen. You throw this check, but now this move is draw. even if it look like that he's taking all of these pawns, but white king is so weak, so white has to throw some checks to force a draw out of it. Oh my god. Crazy move. It looks impossible to play queen f6. That's why you have to start with this move. Forcing either king f7 or queen e8. Yeah, that was not. And I should have done better. Just 45. But still, I'm trying to do my best. And I hope you guys have enjoyed today's stream. That's enough for today. I will be streaming tomorrow now. And if you have not subscribed yet, you can hit the subscriber button and be a part of the community. And I hope you are enjoying these streams and going good in your chess as well. So, yeah, your time is appreciated. Again, thank you very much from my bottom of my heart. And special thanks to those who have subscribed to my channel already. Yeah, that's a good thing. Okay, I will see you in the next stream. Bye bye. Have a good night and have a happy chess as well. And again, if you have not subscribed, you know what you have to do. Just smash that subscribe button.